First time tonight, we are hearing from the 46-year-old man who was bitten by a shark off the coast of Del Mar last month.
This as we're learning more about the shark that bit him. CBS 8's Steve Price breaks down what new DNA results are revealing tonight.
DNA results are in on the shark that bit swimmer Caleb Adams last month here in Del Mar. We now know it was, in fact, a white shark, about 6 to 7 years old, so still considered a juvenile. But what we don't know from those DNA results is if that shark is still out here right off our coast.
They're probably one of the most mysterious and interesting animals on the planet.
Dr. Chris Lowe, director of the Shark Lab at Cal State Long Beach, says they tested DNA from Caleb's wetsuit.
The DNA came back as positive for white shark, and that's not surprising based on the magnitude of the bite. And based on the bite marks, we estimate that shark was approximately 9 feet long.
That was pretty eye-opening to think about how big this animal really was.
Caleb also got the DNA results and updated me today on his condition. Despite the shark biting him in the chest, physically, he's making a great recovery.
I think my wounds reflect that it was only a portion of what the shark could have done. So I consider myself, again, really lucky in kind of every scenario seems to show up that I've had a tremendous amount of luck and goodwill that's allowed me to get through this in the condition I am, even if it was bad, but not worse.
Caleb also punched the shark, causing injuries to his hand, but he showed me that's healing nicely too. And in case you're wondering, yes, he is starting to swim again.
Not in the open water right now, Steve. The pool is where I'm going to be for right now as I try to re-enter some of my old life.
As for why the shark bit Caleb, that is still a mystery.
We don't really know why sharks occasionally bite people. It could be that they're biting because they're in a feeding mode and they mistake us as food, or it could be that they bite us for defensive reasons.
Lowe says sharks prefer to eat bottom feeders over humans.
We are definitely not on the menu because if sharks like to eat people, Southern California would be a Costco for sharks, right? We just don't see that.
Lowe says they would also like to do some testing on the water to determine if these juvenile sharks are hanging around the Del Mar area or just passing through. And if they are hanging around, how many are there? In Del Mar, Steve Price, CBS 8.